Realized that we ran out of sunscreen. I asked Lucky to make me some.
Nara Smith has cooked up another storm that has the internet divided. She's already shared videos of her homemade toothpaste and chewing gum, and now the influencer and her husband are mixing up their own sunscreen recipe consisting of coconut oil, beeswax, shea butter, cocoa butter, jojoba oil, and zinc oxide powder. However, this has some of her followers concerned. Many questioned whether her homemade recipe even contained SPF. A viewer asked, which ingredient is SPF? And another said, how would you know what percentage of SPF it has? While others wondered if the high oil content of her concoction could do more damage than good, with one commenting, wouldn't all these oils just bake your skin? So what is the deal with Nara and Lucky's homemade sunscreen? SPF is short for sun protection factor, and essentially it is a measure of how much solar energy, also known as UV radiation, is required to produce sunburn on unprotected skin. Mainstream sunscreens sold across the market are typically divided into two different types: mineral, which uses only inorganic compounds and active ingredients such as zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, or chemical, which uses organic molecules as active ingredients. Hybrids of the two are also sold. In their video, Nara and Lucky are seen using zinc oxide powder, which is a mineral found in mineral sunscreen. As for the other ingredients used, some of the oils used reportedly have SPFs of under 10 each, but do not seem to be actively recommended as sun protection by medics or authorized medical bodies. A dermatologist on TikTok by the name of Dr. Adele has reacted to her video and says that store-bought sunscreens undergo rigorous testing before going out to the public to ensure they protect you from UV.
Miss Nara Smith, B is so for real right now.
Dr. Adele also notes that there would be no way to find out how much SPF is in a homemade sunscreen due to the rigorous testing required.
If you're making a DIY sunscreen at home, you literally have no idea how much protection it's giving you. It could be SPF 2, it could be SPF 10. I mean, honestly, it's anyone's guess. What is also so wild to me is that there are so many recipes available online about how to make sunscreen, as if it's just as simple as baking like a crumble cookie because you ran out of it at the store.
The Food and Drug Administration recommends using a broad spectrum of an SPF of 15 or higher, even on cloudy days. It might be wise to continue buying fully tested store-bought sunscreen. This isn't the first time Nara appears to have caused controversy with her homemade recipes.
We were about to go to bed when I realized that we were all out of toothpaste, so my husband went downstairs to make some.
The latest homemade recipe from Nara Smith has caused controversy online. Nara Smith and her husband Lucky Blue are going viral for making toothpaste from scratch. The DIY toothpaste tutorial, which has been seen over 32 million times on TikTok, began with Lucky pouring some bentonite clay into a bowl. One fan wrote, "Who doesn't have bentonite clay lying around?" Another was questioning what bentonite was. Bentonite is a clay that has been used for DIY remedies in beauty and medicine, with some still using it as shampoo, toothpaste, or dietary supplements. Natural toothpaste makers believe the clay to be good for teeth and gum health, while some believe it to purify and detoxify, although there are no scientific studies to back up these claims according to WebMD. Some professionals believe the abrasive nature of clay poses potential risks to dental health. In 2016, the Food and Drug Administration warned consumers not to use a specific bentonite clay product due to levels of lead, while previous studies found high levels of concentration of other metals. Often those seeking bentonite clay as an alternative to standard toothpaste are looking to avoid fluoride, which is a naturally occurring mineral that is believed to prevent tooth decay, added in many mainstream brands of toothpaste. While there have been concerns over fluoride being linked to some health conditions, many professionals argue that there is not enough evidence supporting this. According to today's RDH, the FDA regulates and approves toothpaste, unlike bentonite clay products, and suggests OTC non-fluoridated toothpaste regulated by the FDA to patients wishing to avoid fluoride.
He mixed it until it was all smooth and broke a spoon in the process. Then he moved on to measuring out some coconut oil and adding that to our clay mixture. He also added a teaspoon of baking soda. He gave that a really good mix, made sure everything was combined before he added the last two ingredients.
According to Healthline, coconut oil has been used for centuries for oral hygiene. Reports say that coconut oil may help reduce bad bacteria, prevent tooth decay, and eliminate bad breath. However, there is no scientific confirmation of this. Similar to baking soda, despite not protecting your teeth from cavities as effectively as fluoride toothpaste can, toothpaste with baking soda has antibacterial properties that help protect teeth from decay.
The last two ingredients, which were some stevia and peppermint essential oil. We love our toothpaste quite minty, so he added a lot of essential oil before mixing that up one last time and transferring that over to a glass container. I know everyone's teeth are different, so this might not work for everyone, but the smell of this and the texture of this, I love having it on hand.
Stevia is an intensely sweet-tasting plant that has been used to sweeten beverages and make tea and can combat cavity-causing bacteria. A study in the World Journal of Dentistry found that high-risk patients using a stevia mouthwash had fewer cavity-causing bacteria in their saliva. The last ingredient added was peppermint essential oil, which can inhibit biofilm formation in the mouth and treat periodontitis, gingivitis, and halitosis. It also has cooling and numbing properties that soothe tooth and muscle aches. Despite all of these ingredients having benefits for teeth individually, there is no evidence that this is an effective toothpaste remedy. Nara captioned the post, "Definitely not a dentist, this just works for us." TikToker A Joyce Dentist, who says she is a cosmetic dentist, responded to Nara's video, breaking down the ingredients and expressing,
"Do want people to realize that what Nara is using is purely a dentifrice, meaning it's kind of like a scrub for the teeth. And as she stated, this works for her and her family.